Executive Director for Lao Foundation, Princess Lovia Tete, has expressed her opinion on the issue of sexual and gender-based violence, SGV. She said this act is inimical to the development of the country. According to her, SGBV is a critical issue and is deemed an infringement on the fundamental right of the victim. She made this statement in her interaction with the media at a forum organized by the civil society organizations SCOs on the theme Creating Safe Space for Boys and Girls Through Progressive Policies, addressing SGBV at the British Council. She professed that the solution to these challenges lies not in the hands of one person. She explained that all stakeholders must put their strength together to fight what she described as national canker. She added that the country needs comprehensive sexual education to ensure that SGBV is being reduced in Ghana. She advised that the various ministries and governments should provide the needed resources to tackle this challenge. She also admonished these agencies to work together and ensuring an end to this. The other CSOs who attended the forum added voices to the call to end SGBV.
Based violence is a very critical issue because it's an infringement on our human rights. So if it's not well taken care of, not well dealt with, it's a canker to our development. And it includes all hands on deck. Every stakeholder, private sector, government, civil society, development partners, everyone is an active stakeholder in dealing with sexual and gender-based violence. We need a comprehensive sexual education in our schools, in our public spaces, to ensure that gender-based violence is being reduced. We have seen issues of rape, defilement, and it's creating a lot of issues when it comes to the development of our young people especially. And the young people are our future. So it's something that needs a holistic perspective from all the different stakeholders, our duty bearers, Ghana Health Service, Ghana Education Service, social welfare, and even the ministry, our various ministry, the information ministry, when it comes to finance ministry, in order to bring the needed resources for us to deal with sexual and gender-based violence. To engage through partnerships, collaborations, bring our resources together, faith-based organizations like our traditional rulers, our churches, our schools, our local assembly especially, because they are the authority on behalf of the central government. So there should be more engagement with them to see how issues of gender-based violence are being tackled with our communication channels, how are we engaging our own people, the target group, most of the target group that goes through issues of gender-based violence, what are the communication agenda, the strategies we are using to address all these issues. So it's something that has to do with our collaboration, networking, and using the right data, the relevant data, in order to bring about positive change. On this side, I don't want to, but personally, on a personal view, I feel the data is not accurate, because even with the data we have, people are not reporting. And for example, the citizen-generated data, the Let's Talk Ghana app, which talks about gender-based violence and allowing people report, show that we really have issues of gender-based violence in our communities and from different diverse perspectives. So it behoves on DOFSU, even SHRAD and other duty bearers within that space, the Ministry of Gender, Children and Social Protection, to make good use of this data in order to make informed decisions through policy dialogues with the various target groups, women, children, men, the youth, even the aged, in order to ensure that we have a holistic framework and perspective in dealing with sexual and gender-based violence. I'll always call for collaboration and partnership.
Okay, thank you very much. My name is Nuhu Salifu. I work with Sumal FM as the marketing manager of the radio station. Cases of sexual abuse of recent times, especially in the northern part of the country, is on the rise and needed to be taken care of by various stakeholders in the country, especially the CSOs. as what they've started doing now. If you look at it, most people or most young people around the northern part of the country faces a lot of challenges due to poverty, lack of education, single parenting, and sometimes to unwanted, childbearing. So all these resulted in, bringing up some of these abuses, and usually, um, people are not always interested in reporting some of these cases because of stigmatization and name calling. So they don't like, reporting it, and it makes everything, or it makes sexual abuses on the increase, because people don't want to report. Even if you witness a case, but you would not like to report it, so that they'll say that you have done this or you have reported this. So everybody is stigmatized when it comes to cases of this nature. But right now, we have taken, it up because of the, support we get from the various CSOs in the country. We are out there to help. So me, as a journalist, I try as much as I can to air some of these cases, because we see them around every now and then, in schools, in various households, and in even the general public. It's on the rise. So what we seek for now is that protection. If the DOFSU, domestic violence and victim support unit, if they can help to support us, to protect us, and protect people that have interest in reporting some of these cases, I think it will do a lot of good. However, children that are involved in these abuses are sometimes neglected. As we speak, just immediately after the case that I reported here, those girls have been left out to their fate. Nobody is talking about them for lack of, resources, especially social welfare. They have taken charge of some of these things, but they lack resources. They are always constrained. So some have medical implications, others too are, traumatized and all that. So I think various stakeholders can come um, closer to see how best they can support some of these children when they are, affected. Yeah. My name is Nuhu Salifu. Yeah.
So today's program has been very well coordinated, and the rich input by civil society actors, government agencies has really provided great insight into issues regarding sexual and gender-based violence. Now the question is, as a country or as stakeholders, have you done enough to advocating for the reduction of gender-based violence in Ghana? To me, I feel that yes, we've done somehow good, but we need to consolidate the gains. There is a lot more to be done. Another question that also comes to the fore is the punishment regime. Has it really deterred people from committing crimes relating to gender-based violence? We know people have been convicted 20 years, 15 years, and all that. Has it been able to? So that should be a conversation that we must open, that if people are being punished, and yet still there is increase in violence, gender-based violence, and all that. What can we do to shaping the discourse, to ensuring that gender-based violence become a thing of the past? People have been punished, yet it is increasing. What can we do as stakeholders? So that is the question we should ask. We should have a national conversation around why people are being punished, yet they are still committing same crime, which is very detrimental to society. Today's program is very impactful. I've learned new things that I'm also going to send back to the community, that I'm also going to share with people who matter so far as gender-based violence is concerned.
Thank you for watching Nation One TV. Kindly subscribe for more news updates.